remembered I might mute myself, I'll be better, but hey, I'm back. Welcome everyone to another one of my streams where I flail around pretending I'm a streamer, but really all I do is talk about a video game, which works. It works for me at least. So I hope everyone's doing alright today. As people should know by the time they get here, I am V-Line Bus. I cast many a game, and today we're going to Division E, where for some reason it's showing that there's been 2 maps played when I haven't even done a single one. Why? Why is this the case? Ignore that Ultrarak is there. So, in essence, we're going to have a best of 3. As it is always, we have Division E, F for Pancakes against 36 Mosh. Full disclosure, I like 36 Mosh. I've been on the team with him. I made the name despite what people say in that team. I'm the one who gave the name to them. So, I'm looking forward to how this goes today. I'm just putting in casters ready. Again, we are going to Tomb of the Spider Queen first. Ignore that Ultrarak there. Ultrarak is there. Just put your hand in front of it. Pretend it's not there. It's not there. In terms of map bans and first picks, F for Pancakes, as we are in a double round robin division, did get to opt for first pick or map pick. There's no coin toss or anything such as that. So they said first pick, map pick to feed things to Mosh. So in order of map bans, we do see it was Tales of Doom, Volskaya Foundry, Braxis Holdout, and Battlefield of Eternity. We are just going to be starting up the lobby now, so let's see how this one goes, shall we? Right. So, here we go. Why is Jaeger still in a coin toss lobby? Have they not asked for Jaeger back? Apparently not. Interesting. Right, let's see how it goes. So, if I'm on the wrong screen. I need to be on this one. Okay, Tiger's first ban. I guess that is a little bit focused onto Sub-Zero there. Maev banned out on the other side. Ooh. Which is really disappointing. I like seeing heroes less picked, and Maev falls into that category of heroes that are less picked. Jaina on the other side, so very much some general target bans, some target bans in general occurring. And Illidan banned. Alright, this is the team that runs Illidan Abathur. That's right. And first pick, Joanna. Always a good first pick. Like, you can never go wrong with that. Brightwing on the other side of things. Again, a general safe pick. Means you won't have it. You have a cleanse, but you don't have it on unstop that you do like to see. So, second and third for... They're around the wrong way. I'm going to yell at Born. There we go, fixed. Nazebo. Oh, we got Nazebo down here. Okay. Oh, I love Division E. Nazebo is something I love dearly. I wish we saw it more. I understand why we don't see it more, but we do. And Kerrigan rounding things out there for the bans of 36 Mosh. Shame we don't get to see it. But I do think it's an interesting ban here in essence that it is something we do see. I don't know if it quite works how you want it with Nazebo. Sure, it gives a lot of kill potential. But in terms of often with Kerrigan, you want that consistent damage with him. And Nazebo isn't necessarily that. And Muradin banned out, okay. Okay, I know Moby does like Muradin, so that makes sense. Raka and choosing Leoric and Diablo from Moby 1. Okay, okay, I like it, I like it. What do we have for the last two? Blaze and Lunara. Okay, fair enough. Alright. Last pick to Sub-Zero. Why do I have so many pings now of all times? Why? That's one. Okay. What are the other two? That's two. Making sense. Making sense. Number 3 up here. So, Greymane rounding things out. I do like it. It does have a decent... Why has it updated my title twice now? Don't know. I do like that Greymane comes in here. Likely we're going to see Curse Bullet, Joanna and Blaze in particular really fall to that. It is a lot of damage. I don't know if it's necessarily the best. We may actually see the we need to go for a first still. I need to actually swap over to this screen. Actually no, because that screen's bugged. I don't want to swap over to it, so we're gonna go over to this one. Oh, I missed a beetle, no! It died! There's a beetle who spawns here who died. No, I missed him. Right, let's get into things. So, on the side of FF Pancakes, we do see it is Jaeger on the Joanna, Stampy, Lunara. Did I say Lunara twice? Joanna, Lunara, that's why. Mr. G, Lucio, Mr. Sue? Sure. On the Blaze, and rounding things out is going to be Courtney on the Nazebo. On the other side of things, it's going to be Raka on the Leoric. Sub-Zero, Greymane, the Captain, Orphea, or as one of my friends will say, Orphea. Moby 1 is going to be on that Diablo. Rounding things out is Born to Shine of a Brightwing that she so very much loves. Sorry about this, everyone. A little bit of damage coming through. Wave clear a bit in favor of FF and Pancakes, but they do have Joanna. Nazebo does really help burn it down. Stampy may get a bit confusing in there, throwing the poison in. It may just throw things off. And also, one note, Captain has gone E-Quest at level 1. Interesting, we see that, considering more often than not, you do see the Orphea Hypercarry build. So I don't know how well she's going to get these E's off here. It depends how well Moby 1 can group and how well these waves group under. But I guess this means you have Orphea is going to be your main wave pick. Because we can see all the way bottom. G-Money, Greymane. Raka in trouble. Gets charged. Now the thing is, does Stampy just... Yeah. This is what I foresaw being the problem with that rotation. Brightwing coming down, but this is not an area you want to be in anymore. Born to Shine doesn't have Blink KO yet. That comes in a little bit too much later. Mr. G finds the kill onto her. And we can see Camp is in favor of FF and the Pancakes. Alright. Meanwhile, we can see so a little bit of an experience advantage for him. Brightwing only just coming back now. Does have phase shift up soon enough. Unfortunately, it was used in her dying just before she died there. Sorry, it was an accident. You know what? Fair enough. At least you said sorry. Sorry, Beast, it was an accident. Doesn't quite have the same ring to it as sorry. The spray was an accident. Right, and we're just getting back to double rotations. Bit of an experience advantage now for FF and Pancakes. Actually, a full level, 3/4 of a level almost. But meanwhile, we get a heavy push bottom. Leoric, unfortunately, just struggling a little bit. I'd like to see Greyman come down and help her, but looks like Greyman is going to be doing their Bruiser Camp solo. 13 gems on Stampy, just a little bit out of position compared to everyone else. Captain now maybe collapsed upon. Nope. Jaeger's just kind of come in, hold Stampy's hand, and leave. Yeah, we're just getting some general safe rotations. Born to Shine has come down to help Raka, but this push has just been devastating on that Leoric. In all honesty, sometimes in these situations, I'd like to see the 4-man come down and then the offlaner do that 1-1 rotation, kind of like you would on, what is it called? Kind of like you would on Towers of Doom. Like, play that offlane with a double rotate. Leoric is a very safe one for it. That's a lot of damage onto Mr. Sue, and Moby1 unfortunately pushes him to safety. Unfortunately enough, that wall is not a wall you can stun into. It's a wall you collide with, but it's not a wall the enemy collides with, most importantly. Right. A little bit of damage coming through, a little bit of poke. Nothing serious so far. We're just playing it slow, playing it safe. Mr. G, Courtney, and Mr. Sue bottom. Blind coming out onto Moby1. Just very safe play. Both teams have turn-ins. Neither team wants the others to get it, but it is a little bit in favor of... Yeah, I think it barely gets taken, yet it does, by FF and Pancakes first. Moby1 now 26 gems on them. 27, sorry. Feeling a little bit like a pinata. And that is not a pinata you want to pop if you are 36 and Mosh. Right close talents is literally better look at them properly. Full E build Orphea. Dread build, I think it's called. Lucio. I was like, nice. Not like what? What? Okay. Jaeger gets pushed away by Moby. Moby does need to be careful, as I said before. They are holding the bulk of the gems. They don't want to go down here. Meanwhile, Leoric seeing a thing clear bottom. Mr. Sue doing pretty well into them so far. And more of not, you think of Leoric as something who does well into Blaze. But if Blaze is hitting his charge, hitting his flames correctly, which he is by the looks of things, he can do a lot. Stampy? I hate watching Lunara's name because they bounce so much. It's very good there, just getting out the long way. Not the way you expect to run away, but it works. Web Weaver being cleared. Decent amount damage mid. Bottom already gone, as we said, so we don't even see a touch of the gate. Meanwhile, top. A little bit of damage. Middle area gone, but other than that, ultimately fine. Means we are probably going to see some tower diving soon. I don't know if we'll get as much tower diving here. Oh, Moby's barely in that vision. Look at that. It's little tippy toes. And Captain realizes, oh, there's vision here. And that's the triple hit for Orphea. That is 100% extra damage on that E. That's actually a lot to deal with as a thing. That's no joke, that amount of damage. I assume that was level 1? Yeah, that was the level 1. Ooh. Ooh. How's the Zebo doing? 80 stacks, stun with spiders, okay. Combustion Blaze? I'm not rooting for FF and Pancakes anymore. My thing about off-meta heroes, gone in an instant. I see Combustion, I'm like, I don't care. I know I talk about off-meta heroes, but there's some ults that I won't forget. Did I just see Combustion get used? Did Raka avoid it all? Did I miss Greyman dying? Yes. Whoops. My bad. Rotate coming down. Raka and Captain leaving. Born to Shine staying a little bit too high, a little bit higher up than everyone else, but she does have Blink Heal to get out if needed. She doesn't need it, thankfully. Meanwhile, bottom we can see a little bit of pressure, but not much. So, ultimately, very good defense by FF and Pancakes. 30 seconds to Mosh. Didn't quite get the value they probably expected to there, but unfortunately, Greyman going down early on meant that was a lot of structure damage, potential structure damage gone. And this is Deja Vu. I mean, I think Orphea may be happy that she didn't get that phase shift off. I know it sucks to lose your player, but in essence, you were also looking very dangerous there with if you landed in that zombie wall, you may have stood to lost, okay, maybe not the gems, but another person, so another bit of momentum lost. Full turn in, by the way, for FF and Pancakes. So we may see mid go. I'd like to see them focus mid here. Because that is the lane where it's probably easiest to get to the structure currently. At present, sorry. Bottom's still a little bit hard to get through. So yeah, this is probably the lane we see. And that we do. Web Weaver's being dropped. Polymorph coming on out. That's a lot of damage onto Jaeger. I'm going to close this and I'll talk about tens in a few more moments. Captain taking damage. Mr. Sew as well. Curse Bullet fighting Mr. G. There's so many Misters on this team. Moby won Apox but can't really initiate with it. Very unfortunate that it's had to be used there, but it did kind of slow down potentially any deaths that may have occurred. And I believe this top structure will go down as well, yeah. The captain stepping up to a very awkward spot. Good chomp, good dash. Moby wanted Brightwing getting stunned. Brightwing does have Blink Heal up, does escape that. Moby 1 I don't think will have the same luxury, however. We see him scratching away, and eventually the claw bites down for Diablo. Raka dropping the Entomb. Any ease? No damage follow-up, unfortunately. Is it? No, it is Abyssal Chomp, as we said before, not the Eternal Feast, so we don't have that dirty bathtub combo that we have seen before. Talking about other heroics real quick, that we haven't touched on, it is Apocalypse from Diablo. Gargantuan Gazebo, Blessed Shield Joanna, Leaping Strikes Joanna. Interestingly enough, Beat Drop Lucio, not often you see the Beat Drop. So I do like seeing it get mixed up every now and again. I prefer seeing Beat Drop over I prefer seeing Combustion, in all honesty. Combustion, I think, is a questionable one. Can it be good? It could be alright. It can get value, but is it good? No. Not compared to Bunker, at least. Bunker is just too good a card, in my honest opinion. Like, Bunker is just one of the cards to pick. One of the cards? Wow, why did I say that? One of the ultimates to pick. Right, sorry about that. My mouse decided to stop working. Meanwhile, we see a team fight. Unfortunately, Brightwing goes down. I've caught that barely at time. Sub-Zero goes down as well. I need to close this. Moby 1 next on the chopping block, getting a blind, getting some spiders. That's them next. 13 to 15 in terms of levels, and in terms of kills, 7 to 0 in favor of FF and the Pancakes. Chomp comes out, barely catches Courtney over corner, but unfortunately not enough for it to actually stun. Big combustion, tower going down. Captain backing on up. In all honesty, I don't know why combustion was used there. Oh, Mr. Sew just falling short. 75 spell armor of Stampies is popped by Orphea. So she has to be a little bit careful about what she does now. And we do just see in general everyone backing on up. And that is turning once again for FF and the Pancakes. Red Weavers are descending. Sorry, my mouse is really struggling today, so sorry people who are watching. So the question is, what will we see coming up here? 16s are available for red, so it's very much a rough spot to be in if you are the side of 30 seconds of Mosh. We see mid goes down, so we're going to have to clear mid, Web Weaver, then top, then bottom, probably in that exact order. So otherwise you may stand to lose a lot here in general. There was mid down. Top. Meanwhile, big push coming out from the side of FF and the Pancakes. Big push back, big 4-man stun. Apocalypse, however, shutting down any fight that could have been off the back of it. Been successful. Orphea clicks E. Combustion getting value, unfortunately to say. And we can see that it is going to be Leoric and Orphea, first two to fall. And then we can see the rest barely escaping, probably a little bit less health than they would like to have, but they did escape. So the question is it an end call for the side of FF Pancakes? I think they could. If they get a kill here, that's almost definitely a win, but they are just playing it safe. They're just getting structures and backing out. Which I don't hate, but I don't think... I think you could have probably looked to end there. And I don't know if that's more just... We are in these other, like, lower divisions where people aren't quite sure of that kill potential that they do have. Or whether it is something else. Alright. 18 to 15, sorry, mouse is really struggling today. And boss is quickly picked up. We may see a push with this. Blue King's Core is under attack. King's Core? Wow. Oh, hope you're doing well. Right, big stun coming out. We do see Pressing Jaws does cancel the combustion early. 16 talent, so this is the first talent tier fight in a while where it is either the captain trying to hold on, goes down to the end. Zebo actually traded out. Triple stun by Blaze. I don't know how everyone gets stunned there, but that is Sub-Zero backing out. Moby1, Raka all low. Brightwing trying her best. Boss works an escape route for Moby1, but Raka does barely survive. Now, this boss is absolutely chunking core now. And I don't think there's much else that FF Pancakes can do. So that's map 1 of the series going over the side of FF Pancakes. Well played. Alright, let's update the score. No. This. Where they swap sides is so confusing me. But in terms of stats, we can see it is the Brightwing 55k healing compared to Lucio 75k healing, hero damage 48,000 Lunara, 40,000 Orphea, Siege 109,000 Orphea compared to 103,000 Lunara, and then in terms of Soak, Lunara 13,000, Orphea 13,000. So interesting how that works out, but there was a lot of single target push down bottom at some point. We can see that bottom fort dropping really early was such a problem because what it was, FF Pancakes took camp, then was able to take fort with it. Very early momentum gain from that, and they kind of... 30 Seconds of Mosh didn't look like they know how to... I've changed to the wrong scene, haven't I? It's meant to be this one. 30 Seconds of Mosh didn't really look like they knew how to recover from that position, and that was just really unfortunate for that. But you did see some late game kills coming from the side of 36 to Mosh, but unfortunately it was just a little bit too late as they were never able to find a foothold in that map. If I'd like to see them try something else, maybe something more macro oriented, more something just quick, easy blow up, but it's hard to say. In all honesty, it is really hard to say what is most appropriate here. So, what map would I want to see? Not Towers of Doom. Towers of Doom is banned. We'll go back over to our screen. Our map view screen. Also, again, anyone who came in late, ignore that Ultrarak is there. Ultrarak is not getting played next. It may do, but I can't get rid of it. So it's got to say Ultrarak till I change it. Alright, I'm interested to see what teams are cooking in the kitchen and what is being fought up of right now. Show me... Deathwing, no. Show me Dragonshire. I love Dragonshire. I wish more people played it. Instead we're probably going to go, oh, it's Inferno, and I want to stub my toe. I hate Inferno. Don't get me wrong, I enjoy playing the map. It's when it comes to casting the map, I've just seen it so much. But I'm like, oh, cool, Inferno again, yay. It's like having a dinner you really enjoy cooked by someone you really like to be around. Or like, if I cook things over and over, I'm like, cool, I enjoy this, but eventually I'm like, I have to cook this again. I'm like, oh. So yeah, that's my analogy for that one. I don't know why I went food analogy. That's definitely someone else's on the internet thing. But apparently food is where I'm going today. Am I hungry? No, I had quite a late lunch. Maybe the teams will cook up some tacos. I don't think Regen Rebel is in here. Taco is not in either of these lineups. What map are tacos, Bob? Bob, I want to know what map are tacos to you. What map yells tacos? Is it Infernal? Please don't tell me it's Infernal. I'm waiting for you, Bob. Tell me. I know there's a delay. But still, like, eyeing the chat, like, what smart answer is about to appear. And it is Dragon... Oh, I was right, it is Dragonshire. Hell yeah. Excellent. Let me swap the teams around, because I can see it's already on the wrong side again. There we go, back to the sides it's meant to be on. Wonderful. And I can actually update the overlay so Ultrac disappears. Dragonshire picked by FF and the Pancakes. I'm happy with this. I am happy with this map. I like Dragonshire. I think it is my favorite map to play, or at least like top 2, 3. So yeah, I'm never sad. At the moment, I'm never sad to see Dragonshire. It may change in the future. Do not get me wrong whatsoever. I may eventually go, I hate every moment of this. But not yet. Right, we can see that teams are starting to filter through now. So, okay, come on, rest of the team. Because like 6 people, 7. Okay, we're getting there. 8. Bob has never told me which team is cooking up the tacos. Okay, just waiting on one more. And that is everyone in now, so hopefully we should be starting soon enough. I'm gonna slap in a caster as ready. Once the last person is actually in. Sorry, they're in the pending stage of things. Nope, never mind. Nope, we don't have everyone in yet. I had a clever answer, but in fact, it was in fact not clever. Well, Bob, I'm disappointed. We are still waiting on the last one, however. Oh, my nose is itchy. Oh, no. Oh, no. I may have to pull out my second cast. I don't want to, but I may have to. No, we'll see. We'll rip it. And there we go. Caster ready. I pushed enter and I don't know what it pushed enter on. Enter. So hopefully we do see something pop up soon enough. It looks like the team's near a minute, so we are going to be waiting a little bit longer. Pet emergencies as to... Okay, come on, teams. I'm the one ready now, and you're keeping me... Wait, no, it's fine. Honestly, it happens from time to time, like... So, like, it's fair. I made people wait before. I'm more than happy to wait for others on the other side of things. So I'm going to awkwardly listen to your wonderful casting. Bad news, we're not casting until we get back into the game. Or at least back into the draft. I can talk absolute nonsense, but... we'll see. Oh, that's something I should do. I should really set up bets. I think I'll do it next time. I'm not doing it right now. Or maybe wait until I'm like, actually know what I need to push to make that betting come up. These things. Okay. Cool. Right. This is really the time going, okay, is my stream... Do I like how my stream layout's set up? Yeah, I suppose. This is my stream... I can move this to the other side. Oh, that makes so much more sense. Oh god, I've done something. I want to move this over here. Move this here. No, down here. Yes, yes. Hey, there we go. Oh my god, things make so much more sense now. Ooh, look at him go. He's figuring stuff out on the fly. One team is ready. We're getting there. Sorry about that, chat. I was just looking around, making sure I know what I'm talking about. And I've actually moved chat into an area where it's easier for me to realize. So, we will get into this hopefully shortly. I want to see if a weird stuff come out still. You know what? Perfect Genji map. Let's see a Genji. Let's see a Phoenix. Do I think we're going to see those? No. I have no faith whatsoever. But would I like to? 110% I would like to. There is no way I don't want to see those. Why have I not put a space in my title that should have been there? Also don't know. But we are seeing things are going to hopefully be happening soon. One of us had food. Never mind, someone got food delivered to the... This team has not paused for DoorDash. God damn it. Oh, it's alright. People need to eat. I'm not going to be that grouchy at people. But how will that food be eaten during the game? Look, I realize I made food jokes. I wasn't actually expecting food stuff to come up. And it was Born to Shine. Born to Shine was the one with food delivered. Oh, I'm gonna stop cast already. So. Oh my gosh, I love it. That is such a funny woman to me. But Castro's ready again. And we'll hopefully get into things in a few moments. Dragonshire. We are still going to... Okay, Board, you've left that way too late. Oh, I'm sure I haven't. Okay. I saw starting, but I said Captain Ground of a Cap. I'm like, oh, okay. Keep in mind, it's not often I call people out about them in game setup, because I know game setup is confusing best times. Board and I are close enough friends where I'm like, yeah, I could probably get away with this. Do I recommend anyone else do it to Born? No. They will not get away with it. I barely am able to. I definitely push the limits. I've just realized, what is that heart meant to be? Oh, wins, okay. Right, let me go over to the draft chat. That was an instant my F ban. I am not even there for it. So, what next? Tychus, okay. We're getting similar bans to last time. Just ignore they've swapped sides, because they're now technically on the sides they were meant to be on. So yeah. And Illidan banned, okay. They're exact same bands. Jaina banned again? No, not instantly. So they are having a little think about things. No, never mind, Jaina's banned. Ignore my musings. Joanna first picked by 56 to Mosh. Joanna first picked both maps this series so far. Which, I mean, yeah, it's Joanna. Why wouldn't you? Orphea and Cassia. Totally a heart, yep. What is it, Bob? I don't think you'll get auto-timed out. I can't guarantee it, however. Brightwing Rexar. Ooh, I like Rexar. Rexar was one of my first bruiser mains. I have a special place in my heart for Rexar, in all honesty. There's other bruisers who I may play more at the moment, but Rexar always is something special to me. Totally a heart, yep, I'm so confused, Bob. Right, next band's coming through. One more damage dealer? I imagine we're going to see damage being choked at this point. Greymane, okay. This means Sub-Zero and the Captain both have to play heroes that they didn't play last game. Which is fine. It means we may see something such as Nova. I would love to see Nova right now. I doubt it, but I would love to see it. Diablo is a big concern here, actually. Diablo and Uberak both very good on this objective. Same for Garrosh. Can be amazing with space held by those tanks. Rhaegar, okay. What do we see next? Did I spell pancakes wrong? What do you mean I spelled pancakes wrong? How am I meant to spell pancakes, Bob? Fell start, okay. Kalefish. K-T, 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 K-T. Vala, okay. Actually, you know what? I forgot completely about Vala. How did I forget about Vala? How did she make it through to the last pick of one of the teams? And May, rounding things out. A lot of blinds for Cass here. But, should be fine. Bob, you still haven't told me how I spelled pancakes wrong. Right. As that counts down, we'll head back over to here. For banner. Oh my god, you're right. I was looking at the stream title. There we go. I'm gonna slowly just spell things wrong more and more and see how long it takes people to realize. That wasn't on purpose, however. That was just me being silly. So, Dragonshire. Rexar, very good on this map. Dahaka, also very good on this map. Both of those heroes have their own strengths and weaknesses. Rexar, great in keeping that top alive, but Rexar, Dahaka, great at rotating. But let's see how this draft goes. How the map goes, shall we? So, even without my bias towards 30 seconds to Mosh, I do want us to go to a map 3. But to introduce the teams first, we're going to see Moby1, Joanna, Born to Shine, Brightwing, the Captain, Fellstad, Raka, Rexar, and Sub-Zero on the Vala. On the other side of things, we see Courtney, Orphea, Mr. G on the Rhaegar. Jaeger is going to be on that Dahaka with that tongue. Yeah, I'm sorry about the delay. I think I said Courtney, Orphea, Mr. Sue, May, and right figures out Stampia. Point blank javelining into the Misha. Speaking of javelin, we can see it's Thunderstroke from the Cassia, so stacking those Qs. Dahaka actually going Regeneration Master, not the race car build. I love race car Dahaka personally, but not quite today. Rotating down. And also want to Fellstad going that Q build. And Vala auto attack. Don't know how I feel about the auto attack build into a Meg, especially as she is going slush, as we do see it is Q at level 1. Fellstad just tried to mount. Rexar should be fine. Unfortunate to lose Misha there, but Misha is only a quarter of the experience, so you're not too fast. Is it this one? This one? Yes, it should be this one, yeah. A quarter of the experience. Yeah, but unfortunately, I do have to put that delay on Bob, as it is technically a long-form style tournament. I don't want any team to get any information on the others, so a 30-second delay just is enough to make sure that there is probably no cheating that can occur. How's the offlane doing? Rexar's doing Rexar things. I feel race car, but he probably would be the power fighting from the point. Yeah, probably, but Rexar doesn't need a 5-point lead, can just sit Misha on it and have a good time. That is Orphea going down, however, a lot of damage just piling on in. Also, this is happening. That's it. And level 4s are through first phase against Mosh. Ooh! In terms of stacking, we do see a little bit more quests coming in here with that shield bash. Subdue by Moby1, who is out of mana to make a side note. Is that? Okay, minion experience. And Fellstad is being watched mid. They don't quite have that advantage if they want to get here. Raka actually bullying Jaeger a little bit. Jaeger forced out. Stompy and Mr. G. I think Moby1 just needs to be a little bit more conservative with his mana at the moment. But they do have tank down bottom, so they're not really too fast. Sure, May is pushing out the captain, but that's fine. If necessary, the captain just back and get their resources back. Speaking about resources, Sub-Zero, Moby1 all getting really low. Rexar did have to back out, so you're not wanting to leave immediately. Water Shine taking a lot. That's a cleanse. That's enough. And now once who was wanting to cap it is going to have to try defend. And that is Dahaka coming down. One stall should be enough. And that's top flipped by Misha. Sub-Zero trying to get the auto attacks they need, but only 25. May playing very much keep away from Vivala here. The brawl bottom continues. A lot of damage onto Courtney. Getting relatively low. Problem is, it is Brightwing watching mid. So something needs to happen before Brightwing has to phase shift. Like, Raka getting very aggressive here. I think she needs to just cap top. You see Sub-Zero's halving. Brightwing knows they can't leave. Roll out from the captain. Jaeger in trouble. And that's a flip. Brightwing can finally phase shift as she needs. Moby1 actually pretty low all in all. Just tap. We're getting a lot of just slow siege here from the side of Ethics and Pancakes. And now we see Brightwing has been able to come down and join the 4-man. Stampy very out of position compared to the rest. Stampy is in the middle of things. Sub-Zero getting a few orders in, unable to get anything from it. In terms of the other side of things, Mr. G doing very well in terms of healing, I believe, currently. Was that 13k? Switch it over. Oh, Moby1 taking damage, 12k. We had Brightwing's 18k, so Brightwing doing very well on that. Captain seeing if they can do damage to Mr. Sue. And top being taken by Misha. Jaeger gets the tongue onto the bear. We're going to be fine. Right, and Brightwing, by the way, has gone full phase shift build. So we're going to see those shields and reveals at level 7. The other side of things, Orphea now starting to stack her E, actually. Oh, blind coming at Cassia. Cassia used to one blinding others, not used to it themselves. Phase shift topping up that Moby1. Sub-Zero trying to get stacked. Actually, that's their first stack step quest completion. So 1 out of those 6. And I don't think they've died yet, so that is still going to be full Gambit. Yep, it's just Orphea and Amisha dying so far, I believe. Yes, it was. Again, it's really rough for these three to actually step on properly when there are decent resources on the Joanna. Joanna just holds that space so well that it's not something you can easily wrestle off of them. Realistically, you'd want to see someone such as May swap down here for Cassia. Cassia would be really good mid, in fact. But no, we are going to see it this way. Moby1 taking a few more javelins than I'd like to see them take. But we can see a few going mid now. Moby1 giving up the space, and that is going to be that bottom ejector flip. How's it going top? Jaeger slowed. More slows. Does the burrow charge? Misha, unfortunately, just a little bit too far back to get that extra stun off. Ooh, Stampy. I saw it take a decent amount of damage there, but ultimately will be fine. May being left alone to their own devices mid once again. Sub-Zero barely not getting hit by that E. Blind. Courtney stepping up once again, just stepping up, queuing, backing up, stepping up, queuing, backing up, etc. etc. They're not wanting to play in for too long. Jaeger now down here. Sub-Zero rolls out, and that means there's going to be a relatively free time for Rexar top, so we can see that it is going to be a fly-in from the captain. Just Jaeger and Stampy into the corner. Sub-Zero getting Mr. G actually relatively low, but now out of position themselves. That is Moby1 going down to Haka finding the tongue, and that's going to be the first full kill on the side of Fizz on to 30 seconds of Mosh for this game. May has gone top. Jaeger clearing that wave. So we may see a swap coming out here in a few moments. And Ricks are realizing they need to head back up because that's going to be this objective flipped in a few moments. And that whole bottom wall is down now. 30 seconds of Mosh. Maybe looking to... I don't know what they need to do. Because this free man has apparently been really hard for them to kill thus far. But now that 10s are through, that's a lot of CC. Mr. G getting low, but not quite down yet. But will go down. Vala finding that final blow. Nice stuns. Just staying on top of him. Ooh, Gust and a Gust and a stun. And that is 2 quick kills. Turning the tides in favor of 36 of Mosh once again. It looks like bottom campers are cool. Jaeger just being forced off once again. Wait, which one does this do again? Okay. They'll start flying mid. I mean, we've seen this song and dance before. I don't think you wrestle it that easily off May. Speaking about wrestling, we can see, oh, Raka unfortunately is getting a bit low. Does get the slow. Is that slow enough? Very much is the question. It is! Raka barely surviving. No bottom, we're getting a push. Spell Armor Camp doing wonders. Taka Burrow down, May sliding in. Polymorph coming out. It isn't Ice Wall. It isn't a Avalanche. And that's a good phase shift. Oh, Ice Wall not quite finding it smart. Meanwhile, Rexar left alone top again. Felstad finds miss. May making their way back mid as well. What a surprise. Again, I don't know how I feel about May being mid. I feel like the bottom lane could be going much easier for FF and Pancakes if they swapped May for Cassia, for instance, because Cassia does have that health regen as well. Or if he completes to level 7 as a side note. May's gone top, I'm wrong. Probably told to Haka his burrow back up, I imagine. Tongue onto the Moby1. And that's Iron Skin being popped. Stampy unfortunately not quite finding her mark. If that is a big gust into the corner, if that's a wind tunnel, that's even worse. If that is 2 kills, Moby1 in trouble. Goes down unfortunately. Stampy, the next one, just getting chipped. Felstad is more Qs unfortunately, so not that percent damage under it, but Jaeger is going to be getting dropped. Meanwhile top. That's a good Ice Wall. Both ults being traded there. Unfortunate for Raka that she did have to get slowed down. Kill was stopped by Mr. Siu. Very good Ice Wall. Oh. Stampy. Ooh, Stampy getting out of what may have been their demise. Unfortunately, no one mid yet. This may just... We may see Cassia get here in time now. Felstad, just grab it. Felstad's taking too long. And we're back into this neutral game. Okay, looking bottom, we can see Born to Shine and Sub-Zero pushing bottom. Cast is massive, absolutely. Meanwhile, Tahaka burrowed in and is going to be capping top. Tongue hitting the bear. How's it going bottom? Oh, there's a lot more stuff going on down here. We see that they are going to keep standing in that Eternal Feast. Courtney Stampy being gusted back in. That's a good pull. That's a good double stun. The combination between those two buttons just does work there. Mr. G does run out of danger. And that is going to be that objective in favor of the... Well, that's going to be facing the Mosh finding it. But that may be the first time Felstad is able to finally touch this. Orphea finally left mid. And that is the first Dragonite of the game. 12 minutes in. I don't mind it coming top, in all honesty. It makes the lane much easier for Rexar. Just hit the building. Buildings are forever. Tahaka's a temporary, buildings are forever. If you ever wonder, if you're ever in trouble, and you go to Kondo, who do I get, building or the person? Building. Core is a little bit harder, but in general, building if you're a big old Dragonite. Sub-Zero getting on out. They don't want to fall prey. They don't want to lose any of their Gambit stacks yet. That's a good tongue, but Sub-Zero realizing that they need a dash out top. Born to Shine in trouble now. I don't know if she gets out. Ice Wall finding Vala. Dragonites come here to protect. Very good peeling by Dragonite, weirdly enough. Sub-Zero, 70 health in a dream. That's not what you want, Cassia. Sub-Zero knows it. Yep, Sub-Zero dodges the Q, and I think that Q would have been lethal, in fact. Being about lethal, Stampy may be in trouble. Oh, Misha taking all those hits is just... Okay, Dragonite going around the long way, very unfortunate. Well, that is going to be that objective phase. Pretty successful 30 seconds of Mosh. 2 objectives now, 2 buildings now down. They need someone to come bottom defend it. Mobile 1 Brightwing not up for a little bit. Born, I should say, not up for a little bit. But we do see Falstad flying on down. Probably see Stampy on that camp if they were looking closely. But no. Gust. Big Gust. They find the camp. But Captain doesn't have a roll, so they're going down. Ancestrals is golf time, so May goes down. Misha traded in suit. Tongue may be back up for Jaeger in a few moments. They do find the tongue onto Raka. Unfortunately, that means our big Rexar will go down. Not just the bear, but the Rexar as well. The owner, I don't know. I don't know their relationship. I assume it's man and traveling companion, which I want to say, I've been getting into Magic the Gathering, as people know who know me, again, as of last year. There's a Fallout set coming up. Man, I'm looking forward to it. I really enjoy the Fallout series. I enjoy Magic, so it works out quite well for me. But that is going to be first structure found by the side of FF and Pancakes. We can see they are going to convert it into a camp take bottom. They have the numbers, they may as well. So I do like what the side of facing the Mosh here correctly guessing that there's going to be no invade. Because they did see everyone bottom.
Another chance to prove yourself worthy. Do not squander it.
Oh, cool. Level 20 is I didn't even realize. What do we see? Farflight Quiver, Wind Tunnel. Oh god, Wind Tunnel is just so good. Things is going to be Radiating Faith, so the Divine Shield upgrade from Joanna. Rexarg has going Unleash for Boars, and writing things out is going to be Brightwing's Blink Heal. On the other side of things, not quite at 20s yet. Not far off, to be fair, about a quarter of a level, but there are some very scary heroics about to come through for both sides. Maybe for May we're going to see the emergency cryostasis. It's going to be my guess at least. I don't think we'll see anything else, but it's kind of my main big, probably this one. And everyone getting big point. There we go. Rexar is with him, so very much both teams are playing safe 20s. May went Shatter. Interesting. Orpheus went Feast upgrade, not what you typically see, but I don't hate seeing. I don't even want to know what's called. Monster Within, Varsia's Blessing Rhaegar, Infinite Lightning on the Joanna, on the Cassia, and rounding things out is going to be an Apex Predator onto Haka. Also, big wholesale half here. May shows Brightwing and Joe Court. Brightwing blinking out immediately, cleansing. Nice. Plated by the Rexar. May going down first. Brightwing getting the phase shift onto... Okay, you guys need to split. That ball was Infinite Lightning. They're just playing volleyball, and unfortunately it is their demise. Captain unfortunately moving spot where they can't quite win tunnel as well as they want. They don't even have it up, actually. So there is going to be a big Ancestral. Once again, we see the Infinite... The Infinite Lightning is just doing work. There is... Hey, no worries, Bob. Appreciate you being here anyway. But yeah, running together like that was just so unfortunate. It meant that Infinite Lightning got so much value there. We see a second one came up, and it resulted in both the bulkier people getting killed, both for Rexar and for Joanna. Maybe not the best to see what you can get there, because there is still decent burn for the Dragonite, but now your big concern, but you don't really have the space to control the Dragonite now if you're 30 seconds to Mosh. They need to buy time for that Rexar and that Joanna to come back. Wind Tunnel will do a decent well in buying time. We can see that very much burnt down a lot of Rexar's remaining death time. Stampy taking a lot of damage. Barely out of Sub-Zero's range for the Rain of Vengeance, however. Keep in mind, May is back up as well now. But you're not losing here if you're 30 seconds to Mosh, more importantly. You are still in this. They are in the lead in terms of kills as well. Structure's similarly pretty close. Just one of the lead. They'll go after this one drops. But Moby1 very high compared to the rest of the team. Big 4-man stun. Big 5-man shield. And the big problem, Stampy getting the ball out in time. And Sub-Zero finding a good role to make sure that doesn't keep bouncing. Now Courtney is the one in firing line. That's the second DPS. Okay, please stop standing at that. There we go. Courtney trying their best. They just have so many bodies around them. They go down in the end. And I think I'd want to see just a building being taken here. Do I think they can end? No, not unless they get something else. But I want to see bottom get shoved. Look at Vala's list for adventure. And bottom's down. If you get a kill here, you may be able to end, but it looks like we're just trying to convert structures from this kill, which I don't hate in all honesty. It is fine. It is a perfectly valid tactic. I think the captain wasn't expecting to take the shot, so they roll out. And this is very much now structures in favor of 30 seconds to Mosh. And fight bottom? Starting camp, maybe? Yeah, starting camp. Just do it. Right, Vala and the Brightwing are clearing as a side note during this process. Rhaegar, bottom clearing. Tank and Bruiser. Jaeger, Mr. Siu, I don't know. Clearing top. And we're just getting a general just clear the wave, rotate, etc. Both teams just doing their own housekeeping, I probably think is the best way to put it.
Control the shrines and make use of it.
Right. What next is the question. This is gonna turn to like a 30-minute Dragonshire game, and I don't hate that. I want this series to be a best of 3 and the next one best of 2. No, I would like both of them to be a best of 3, but definitely I'm like, if the next one could be a best of 2, that would be great. So I've just decided to look over at GGS because I love watching Girls Get Squad over on the other monitor. I'm like, oh yeah, they also make Dragonshire. Damn, I'm missing. Like both teams know what's up today. Both series know what's up today. Right, we're gonna get a little bit of a gank push going here. Rex, Misha, and Moby, the two champions together. Jaeger a little bit cautious of this. A ping coming out. Mr. Sue finds him. And we are getting the merry-go-round happening. There's one team caps bottom, the other team caps top, and we can see they make their way to the opposite side. Keep in mind there is a little bit of advantage here when you do have that Dahaka. You can just burrow charge down. But again, this wind tunnel is always scary to watch. Right. Oh, captain rolls out. Wind. I don't like that wind tunnel there. That means we are now going to have a bit of downtime for it. And FF and Pancakes do have a window of opportunity. They have a good minute till that comes back up. And we are going to see a fight happen before that wind tunnel's up. But May goes down so quickly. Ball Lightning gets cleansed off. Oh no, Brightwing invisible it away. That is Ancestral Healing 1 for Mr. G. Ancestral Healing 2 goes off as well. And now we can see that Moby1 is the one in trouble. Same for Sub-Zero. Vala really needs to live here. Losing Gambit at this late stage of the game is a nightmare. Stampy insta-mounting, getting eaten, well, eating a stun of a process and losing half of it. Hell for it. What's happening in this 1v1 up here? It's Rexar versus Dahaka, and Rexar is not doing well. Rexar is dead. I mean, Cassia came to ruin the 1v1, so take that for what you will. But we can see now teams are backing up. Wind tunnel out once again. The turnaround not quite there to capitalize. Sub-Zero taking a lot of damage, needs to roll away from that Ball Lightning before it gets the kill, but the kill gets Moby1 instead. That is Joanna going down. Felstar next. And now you're at just 2 against a 22-minute Dragon Knight. I don't like to be the bearer of bad news, but that may be it for the side of 30 seconds to Mosh, as the Dragon Knight is coming through the bottom lane, and all 5 members of FF and Pancakes are up. Alright, Vala, do your hypercarry stuff. Go. Yeah, this core is just going to be falling too quickly. There's nothing that can be done here. So that's the second map and the series going over to the side of... I immediately forgot their name. FF and Pancakes. Well played to both teams. Right. Let's swap it over to this scene here. Is it on time? No, I'm too early. Anyway, we can see hero damage, 109k for Orphea compared to 89,000 on Vala, 138,000 siege by Orphea as well compared to 135 Felstarred. And then in terms of healing, 127k Brightwing, 91k Rhaegar, so very well done there by Brightwing. And Soak, 20k Felstarred, 19k Dahaka. Well done. So let me drop myself into here. Oh god. I'll put myself into a lobby. And see if anyone's willing to have a chat with me. So. At FF. Any interviewers? Interviewees? I think that's the phrase, interviewees. But I'm going to quickly pull up talents while we do wait a few moments. But yeah, quickly looking at talents, and I'll keep an eye on Discord to my left. And do I have Discord open? Yes, I do. It's like, do I have Discord unmuted? Yes, I do, because I forgot last time. Things that stand out. Q build May makes sense though, because you have an auto attack Vala on the other side of things. Dahaka, definitely a lesser picked build, but still did well with it, in all honesty. Their designated spokesperson is not here today. Well, I guess I'm just really talking about this and wrapping up for now. So yeah, very well done. I like the Orphea build. I like the Joe, like in general, I like what both teams were putting down. So, let me update the score. We'll put it over to, blimey, it's like, well, Fiction, you came right at the end. I'm going to be streaming again in like an hour. Because, well, yeah, I just enjoy it. So let's just go over here. And I have to say, in terms of the maps, that first map, Tomb of Sparta Queen, FN Pancakes did pretty well with it. It was very, very much a strong one for them. However, that second map, 36 to Mosh, absolutely brought it back, brought the thunder. Unfortunately, with just some few late deaths, it did go over to the side of FF and Pancakes, but very well played by both teams. So that is going to be it for me for now. I'll be returning in about an hour, as I said before. So as I look at my clock, 11 EST, 8 PST, we're going to be seeing a Division D game in action. But I've been your host for a moment, V-Line Bus. So I hope everyone has a good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Wait, right. Plasticine. Yes. So see you all soon enough, and I hope you have a good rest of your evening. Take care all. See you soon.